ExtraHelp was set up by Sarah and myself in 2010. It was an idea that Sarah came up with. She had a cleaning franchise at the time, and lots of her clients were asking for extra services.
The main clients were elderly clients that would come in and asking for extra services like shopping, going to the doctors, going to the hospital, all the things that I couldn't provide as a cleaning service. I'd also worked for the council as a carer, and I knew they pulled those services out. So we looked at those services and we decided to start the business together. And it was a very much needed service. It's a necessity, not a luxury.
There's lots of personal care companies and there's lots of cleaning companies. There's a bit of a gap in the middle of, providing those shopping services, little gardening jobs, taking people for hospital appointments, things like that, and just companionship. The elderly people get very lonely, and so those services were really sought after.
And if you compare what a person needs when they're older, people think it's actually care that they need the majority of. It's not. It's social care, visiting people, having appointments with people, shopping, going to bingo. The majority of time they need is actually social care and a PA coming into their home to help them live longer at home rather than going into care.
And helping other people set up their own businesses and helping them grow by giving them a model that works.
And we've found there's a common thing with our franchisees that we've taken on board already. Some have been social workers, some have been teachers. They've sort of cared in the community for people already, whether it be young children or older people. So there seems to be something common about caring for the community, and they're the right people we need on board. With ExtraHelp, it developed that bit further. It wasn't just for the elderly, it continued, and it's now for everybody. Plus we do domestic services, we work for new mums, we do all sorts really.
So we took the business networking and to business networks, and people were saying, well, I'm not old, but I need these services. Working professionals needed these services. So that's where sort of ExtraHelp for everyone sort of came in. And as Sarah said, the Mother's Help side of things and the domestic cleaning. So we're a 4-in-1 franchise opportunity. So there's 4 potential income streams for people.
That's why it suits everyone, people that want to work with children, people that want to work with adults. So they can choose which stream they go down, or they can take up all 4. So when you look at the cost of the franchise, you're getting 4 businesses. It's next to nothing for the business, and the return is brilliant. I think the franchisees are all happy that we've got. We have regular training for them, and we feel that the training package we've given them in a start-up package is more than any other franchise we've seen. And throughout the 5 years of their franchise agreement, we continuously train them, and they have a say in the business, and they've adapted the business for us because they listen to their community.
And after 5 years, obviously their business is renewable. We won't charge them again for the business. They've done all the hard work setting up that business, so all they need to do is, if they want to, is carry on with their contract and sign a new contract for the next 5 years. But it also gives them a way out if they want to end that business. They can sell on their business to somebody else. And it's a management franchise, so they won't be out there doing the work. They organise home helpers and cleaners to do that work for them. They don't have to be responsible for PAYE and things like that, so it's very low overheads. Because the business is not a manual business and you're not inside it working, you could take 2, 3, 4, 500 clients because you're only managing them. So the potential of the business is massive. ExtraHelp's also a recession-proof business. It was built in a recession, but it's elderly people predominantly that you're dealing with, and elderly people need more services rather than to reduce their hours. They will increase their hours over the time. The cleaning clients were different, weren't they?
Cleaning clients were different, and in the recession, we really did struggle. It's a luxury service. With the elderly, they need these services. They've got to have them. They need their food on the table, they need someone to go and get their shopping. So in a recession, it was built in a recession, it thrived in a recession, it continues to thrive today.
To find out more, talk to us now. Call ExtraHelp on 0845 618 2904. ExtraHelp, a helping hand.